Hello there, welcome everybody. It's Diorama Don here once more, and I titled this diorama The Flying Tiger. It's a very good optical illusion. It looks as though the tank is sort of flying through the air, having come over a hill and still sort of flying through the air. I do appreciate that a Tiger tank would probably not pick up enough speed to do that. A modern tank maybe, but an old Tiger probably wouldn't go fast enough for it to leave the ground like that. But a Tiger tank is all I've got, so a Tiger tank it will be, a flying Tiger. I've made it look as realistic as possible. Could spend a little more time on it, I suppose, but I think the idea is there. So without further ado, let's get into the video and I will show you how I went about making it. So what I've done is cut two pieces of polystyrene. I suppose you could use styrofoam, but I just prefer to use polystyrene because it's cheaper and you can do just as much with it. I know you can't sculpt polystyrene as well as you can styrofoam, but then I tend not to do that anyway. I use a different method, so that's why I use polystyrene predominantly. So I've got two pieces of 3/4 thick polystyrene, 18mm thick, stuck two pieces together, and then with a sharpened barbecue stick just do that. Just take off the smooth surface area until you've got a cratered look like that, which is more like a rough ground look. Okay, it's messy. In fact, I did it inside of a plastic bag. Not all of me, just this and my hands inside a black waste bin bag, and just chipped away, and it all goes inside the bag. Okay, so you've got that. Right, now my Tiger tank. This is a tank that I made from cardboard. I made a video some time ago on how to make one. So if you're interested, please refer to that video. If not, I'm sure you could use one of your plastic model kits. It would do just the same. So what I've done is cut I didn't have any doweling, so I've cut the end off a paintbrush. I don't use anymore, so I've drilled a hole in the bottom of my tank and another hole halfway through, so that will support the tank like so, and then somewhere there's a hole for that to slip into, so that will be the premise then of the tank pretty much flying through the air. Then all I need to do is with a packet of these cotton wool buds, the things that ladies use to take their makeup off at night, I believe, and just tease out the cotton wool. No one is to say what shape the smoke is, so it's however it turns out, but it takes a little bit of time, but slowly tease out the cotton wool until it's translucent, pretty much. It'll take a while, so I won't do it all, but you can see how that's starting to come out now, and until it's sort of that kind of size, 2-3 times wider, bigger than that, and that will then sit, well, certainly around my paintbrush stick, so you can't see that, so there'll be smoke around that, and then coming out of the back of the wheels. I'm talking as though I know what I'm talking about. I've never done this before. I just saw a picture of it on Pinterest and I thought, that's a good idea, I'll try that. So basically, this is my first attempt at doing something like this. I did the V2 rocket some videos, about 7 or 8 videos ago, with the smoke billowing from the bottom of the rocket. So I have done something similar, but I haven't done a flying tank. Not that a Tiger tank would do any flying, I'm sure. Anyway, I'll do that. I'll cover the surface area of my polystyrene now with a watered down wall filler, just to give it a base then, and then put a grey grout on the top to make it look more like a ground cover. Okay, so I'll do that, stick my tank on and put my cotton wool buds all around the bottom part there, and we'll see what it looks like then. Wish me luck. So I finished the project off completely, as you can see. For the ground cover, as you know, I picked out the polystyrene with a sharpened barbecue stick. Messy job, but gave the shape of the ground that I wanted. Then gave it a coat of watered down wall filler to give it a base then for when I put my grey grout. Although the colour of grey grout would be too light a colour for ground cover, so I added some black into it. So it's black and grey tile grout mixed together to give it this terrain looking colour. Added a few stones from the garden and a little bit of grass here and there, and a bit of white dry brushing, and that's my ground cover. As far as the rest of it, with the smoke from the debris that the tank is kicking up, I am a very patient man, but only up to a certain point. It has turned out, although I thought it would be just an easy operation, teasing out a little bit of cotton wool, sticking it onto the tank, and that would be that. But it turned out to be a little more complicated than I thought. It took a few goes to get what I consider a reasonable looking effect. So be very patient when you're doing something like this, teasing it out and sticking it on and seeing if it looks right, and then the colours, it doesn't look right. And anyway, it takes a few goes at getting it reasonably looking good. This could look better, I'm sure, but I'm not going to do it anymore. I spent too long getting it to this stage. So anyway, never mind. It was just an idea. You can see it sort of leaving the ground there. It's a very good optical illusion, I think. A good way to represent your military vehicle in some way. Of course, mine's my cardboard Tiger tank, which is a video on how I went about making that. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. There are coming up to 200 videos of different ideas for dioramas. Click the like button, click the notification bell, and you'll be informed when new videos come along. I've initiated the thanks button, where you see that sign. If you scroll along, there is a thanks button there. If you want to buy me a coffee, well, that would be very much appreciated. If not, doesn't matter. Okay, pay for my cardboard. Okay, again, thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video. And in the meantime, as always, I wish you happy modelling.